Hello and welcome. Today we're working on the financial statement analysis market ratios. We're going to do the ratios. We're working our way through on this playlist, but we're working on the ratios that affect the market. So price earnings ratio, earnings per share, and so on. Hey, if you're new, my name is Jeff from Finally Learn, and we teach a lot of accounting, a lot of finance. So please like, comment, subscribe. Let's get started. So we have two companies, and we're going to calculate the following 5 different calculations. Now, market cap, I guess not really technically a ratio, but it's an important number. So we want to do the earnings per share and the price earnings ratio and the dividends per share, the dividend payout ratio, and the market cap. So here's all the information we need. We need net sales, we need net income, total dividends, and the stock price per share, right? And then the weighted average number of shares of common stock. And a little note here, there's no preferred stock. So to calculate earnings per share, we're going to take net income minus preferred stock dividend. Now, a lot of companies do not have preferred stock. So if you don't see it, then you have to assume there's not preferred stock. So we're going to take the net income, and the net income here is $42,000. divided by the shares of stock, which is 9,400. And so therefore we have earnings per share of $4.47. Now, this is going to always be a dollar amount. And so we'll say 447 is for every share the company's earning 42,000, but they're earning per share $4.47. What is it for the Foxtrot company? Well, it's going to be $6.11. Now, we can't compare those directly. You can't say, well, this is better or whatever. But what happens is you can compare. Last year, let's say Echo was $4.20. Well, 447 looks better and is better than the 420. So price earnings ratio is going to be the market price. So this is the market price, the stock price, $56. Divided by the earnings per share. So what does this mean? 12.5. This means for every, we're paying 12 times its earning. We're buying stock that earns essentially $4.50, but we're paying 56. We're paying 12.5 times that. So what is it for the Foxtrot company? We're paying 20 times earnings. So the average earnings, price earnings PE ratio is probably 15 to 20 or so. So anything less than that is probably a lower price stock, and anything above that is a higher price stock. So this is probably average price stock, and this is a little bit below average. So you might say, hey, this is a value stock because it has a lower PE multiple. Okay, so PE multiple, price earnings multiple, how many times are you paying for that earnings per share? Now the next one is something that we need to calculate, we need to know. A lot of times it's just given. We can find that information with, if an online financial website or whatever, dividends per share, the company would say it. But if we have this information, we can back in to find the dividends per share. So our total dividends divided by the number of shares of stock. So our total dividends is 4,200 divided by the number of shares of stock. So we'll have, it's going to be 45 cents. So the company declared a 45-cent dividend per share. Well, what did the other company do? They did $1.23 for the year. So one's paying a little bit more in dividends per share. Now, what about the dividend payout ratio? Now, we care about this. They have earned, now think about this, Echo Company has earned $4.47, and they're giving away as a dividend, they're paying out as a dividend 45 cents. So it looks like they're paying about 10% of their earnings as dividends. Now, the higher the dividend payout rate, the more you receive as a stockholder, but the company doesn't grow as fast. If they keep their earnings as and don't pay out dividends, then they can have a chance to grow faster. So we care about the dividend payout. How much are they paying versus how much they're keeping as retained earnings. So the dividends per share divided by the earnings per share. Now, earnings per share, we've already used it a couple of times here under PE ratio and here under dividend payout. So knowing the earnings per share is a very important number. So they're paying, like we see, if they earn $4.47 and they're paying out 45 cents, then they're paying out 10% of their earnings as dividends. Well, what about the Foxtrot company? They're paying about 20% of their earnings. They're paying $1.23 when they're earning about $6.11. Now, the last one is market cap. Market cap is what is the essential market value of the company. So we call it market capitalization. That's such a long word, people just call it market cap. So what is the market capitalization? What is the total value of the company? Well, it's going to be the number of shares, so the 9,400 times the stock price, the market price of 56. So this company has a value, if you took all the shares times the stock price, has a value of $526,000. Now watch, this company earning like $42,000, but it has a market cap of $526,000. So theoretically, that's what the value is. That's what you could sell it for, so on. Well, what about the Foxtrot company? Well, because they have a higher stock price, 126, and they have about the same number of shares, 8,000 shares, then their market cap is $1 million. It's $1 million company with market value, market cap. So this is our tutorial on the market ratios. I think we've completed all the financial ratios, so please comment, please like, please subscribe. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video.